Howdy all, Wyrm here. Magitek. We see this term thrown around a lot in FF14, and the Final Fantasy series in general. It's a core aspect of many of the games in the series, and 14 is no exception. In this video we will answer the question of, what is Magitek? Firstly, the term Magitek literally stands for magical technology, the ability of utilizing the effects of magic without the use of spells, but primarily the use of magic and magical substances to power machines. For the Garleans, it was a technological innovation, which was the driving force that shaped what the Empire is today. To understand Magitek, the easiest place to start is with what fuels it. This is Ceruleum, the substance which all Magitek in FF14 use. It's a bluish compound that gives off a blue haze when it's processed. Ceruleum is very similar to the oils of our world. The substance is highly flammable and volatile, being easily ignited if not handled with care. That goes for the engines that are powered with it as well. We don't know everything about this substance, but what we do know is it's found in deposits around the world. Exactly how the substance is formed is a mystery, however it contains vast amounts of energy. It wasn't until the Garleans came on the scene with the development of Magitek Engines that Ceruleum became a highly prized substance the world over. Garlemald has its own sources of Ceruleum in their homeland, but they have conquered other nations not only to expand their own borders, but also to secure more of the resource. Magitek was first developed by the Garlean Empire many years ago. At this time, the Empire was already a powerful force, but still a shadow of what they would become. Driving force of their later expansion was the invention of the Magitek Engine. For that, we turn the pages of the Eorzean Encyclopedia back on the Empire's history, to the first appearance of the Ascian known as Emet-Selch. Emmet was a key figure in the expansion of the Empire, but he did so under the guise of a man named Solus Zos Galvus. During these days, Solus was a young soldier. At some point he died, and Emet-Selch took over his body. Solus looked for a means to greatly expand the Empire. However, the fact that their core citizens couldn't wield magic was an issue. It wasn't long before Solus learned of a new invention in the Empire. An engine that, instead of using coal or other fuel sources, utilized the substance known as Ceruleum. These first engines worked very much in the same way as a diesel combustion engine, but unlike diesel in our world, Ceruleum had a vastly superior energy and magical output, making these engines very powerful and able to power any machine they could dream of building. Recognizing its potential to fulfill its goals, Solus spearheaded the development of the first Magitek vehicles and weapons. One of the first instruments of war utilizing these engines were the Magitek Reapers, a simple bipedal walker that was lightly armoured but utilized superior firepower. Along with the Reaper and the Magitek Engine, the potential of Ceruleum and other devices was utilized in handheld weapons. Both of these allowed the Garleans to expand rapidly, and as they did, so did the expansion of Magitek. New Magitek were invented, more powerful Reaper variants, colossal giant-shaped creatures, and powerful airships. Ceruleum and Magitek spread to the civilian masses also, powering towns and cities in Garlemald. This is the other aspect of Magitek. We know it as a means of war for the Garleans, but at the same time, there's a wide array of Magitek for powering lights in towns, providing home heating, and even for cooking food. Cid Garland is a prime example of one who spearheaded this more positive aspect of Magitek. When he came to Eorzea, his first build was an airship, combining Eorzean designs with Magitek. The airships you see in Eorzea today are developments of that first airship. A couple of great examples are the Enterprise and later the Excelsior, both powered by a Magitek engine. While Magitek isn't as widely used in Eorzea as it is in Garlemald, it's quickly getting adopted by many nations for a variety of uses, similar to how the Garlean citizens use it. However, the military aspect of Magitek will always be how it's best known, especially now with us taking our first steps onto Garlean soil, where we'll see all manner of new and dangerous Magitek. And there you have it, a quick video outlining what Magitek is. Thanks for watching everyone. If you enjoyed this video, smash that Magitek like button, and if you feel like it, turn the key on that subscribe engine to get in gear. Thanks all, and now, as always, have a good one.